Good afternoon, my fellow countrymen. I know we have never talked to each other the way we are talking now, because most of you are used to reading me as I write articles in the media or the mass media. But I've decided this year, 2021, it's time we talk to each other. We had a conversation without shouting to each other, without yelling to each other, without being complicated, without using jargons. I want us to talk to each other, understand one another. In the next several months, I'll be taking an issue that I believe is important to this country, and we dissect it slowly, silently, so that we can get a better perspective and understand one another. This week, we start with COVID-19. Can you believe that after 1 year, the panic and the fear over COVID-19 is almost gone? Maybe we got used. Maybe we found it is going to be with us for a long time. But maybe that's the reason why he might have survived for so long, that we can adapt to adversities. But the longest and the most important legacy of COVID-19 is not its universality. It's not the vaccine that was developed in record time. It's not that the poor and the rich all suffered from COVID-19. It is not that poor and rich countries all had their stake in this pandemic. The most important legacy, in my opinion, is that we learned how hard it is to change humanity. That change is hard to institute. Despite the panic and fear, we are longing for the good old days. We want to go back to where things were before COVID-19. We want to change. That is at the political level, at the social level, at the personal level. In every perspective, we want to go back to where we were before COVID-19. And that leaves me worried. If COVID-19 cannot change a country, cannot change individuals, then what can change us? Could that be the reason why most of the important changes in the world have been brought out by war and violence? Could that be the reason why dictators are so popular and people yearn for them? Not that I support Idi Amin or Saddam Hussein or other dictators who have talked or walked on this planet. I don't admire them. But I think I want to be very sincere. Change is hard to bring about. And for several years to come, those who want to bring about change, whether it is at family level, corporate level, or national level, must think not outside the box, but without a box. How to bring change is probably the most important legacy of COVID-19. Next week, let's give COVID-19 an economic perspective. Stay tuned.